I think. Were you?
No, he wasn't. I didn't hear him start messing with stuff after he'd returned until until we started talking about Alex Ross.
I really don't know.
Yeah, at minimum, it's 9 back-to-back finishers.
Oh yeah, no, I did hear that.
Fair enough.
I. Okay. Maybe I'm just being a little too aggressive today. But for some reason, I thought Mekumon was going to say, no, you didn't.
uh, Come on, you know me better than that.
I know. You wouldn't say that. At least not in that context. I've heard you say those words in other, like in different contexts. Like when I woke up and chose violence against Fred.
Yeah, like, please don't.
He makes
You
it,
know that never ends well.
I know, he makes it so hard though! He makes it more difficult than it should be!
It's been said before, he's an asshole.
Also, if you want to see my Star Optimus boxing Armada Unicron, I have an Armada Unicron.
I'd love that. I would love that very much. I just don't want you to spook Bella with him in order to make it happen.
As long as it's not, like, right on the bed, she'll be fine.
So, yeah. Tomorrow's the big day. I will get to see you in person again.
Mm-hmm.
I can finally hand over Ultra Magnus.
I can finally hand over all these Titanic DVDs that my uncle keeps giving me.
Yeah. To reiterate on the Borok thing, since I could take them with, but I'm choosing not to, I'm waiting until I can accumulate a full set of 6, because I feel like to give you anything less would be an insult.
Fair enough.
It's a case of it's a me problem, it's the way my brain works, and I completely acknowledge that. Because chances are, like, knowing you, I could just hand over the single Tanakh and you'd be overjoyed.
Yes.
I could give you both the Borok I have, one of which with a Krana that technically isn't the right color, and you'd still be happy.
I am a simple bear. Alright, links have been sent. Gondor.
Gotham City close parade.
Yeah! What the fuck is this? New high CPU usage, 30.8% used. What?
Huh?
Hello, Internet! Welcome back to the cave. This monitor always slipped down. Weird.
Oh, we're on an ad break.
God, well, whatever.
Well, that doesn't necessarily mean when people watch this after the live stream is done, it'll be an ad break.
I can hit snooze. Should I hit snooze?
Go ahead.
Snoozed. For 5 minutes. Go.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Bear Cave, where yeah.
Yes, Batman.
Welcome back to the cave. Vegas Bear here, as always, with Mikumon and Taro and an off-screen Bella. We're playing Batman today. Fuck.
We're in a little rush since we know there's an ad break on the way.
There we go. Batman.
So, the other day I looked up what the White Lanterns are capable of, and go figure, the one Lantern Corps ring that had the Bear Cave insist I'd be stuck with is the one with the most ill-defined powers.
What is life if not ill-defined?
I still think I'd be a terrible fit for it, but yeah.
Hey, come on, let me tell you something.
One of the requirements is being completely in tune with all of your emotions and absolutely honest with yourself, and that is not something I think I'm capable of.
If Guy Gardner can be a Green Lantern,
And a White Lantern, evidently.
and a White Lantern,
You can fucking what?
I'm pretty sure you can be a White Lantern.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Well, damn.
All right.
Okay.
So, last time on Batman.
Thank you, Kyle.
For the last time on Batman Arkham City, we did a bunch of stuff. There's a sniper out killing people. The Riddler kidnapped the paramedics.
Also, I was wrong. It was Kyle Rayner who became the White Lantern, not Guy Gardner.
Ah,
Okay, that makes more sense.
yeah. And we are on our way to Penguins to try and find Mr. Freeze. And last week we used the Batman Beyond skin, and I feel for each week that we play, we should do a different skin.
Should I roll a d20?
How many options do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could probably just roll a d10.
Let me get my dice.
What's happening? Bear, have you seen the recent recent chapters to or episodes to 10B?
I have, and I want to strangle Nezu.
Oh, damn right.
Like, I had picked up on this during the entrance exams. I even told
Not to
Dave.
interrupt you. Not to interrupt you for too long. Assign numbers, please.
All right. Regular Batman is 1. Animated is 2. Dark Knight Returns is 3. Year 1 is 4. Earth 1 is 5. Beyond.
So, ascending left to right, top to bottom.
Yep.
Okay.
And 10 is reroll.
That wasn't even a roll, that was a drop. That's me.
But yeah, when I brought it up to Dava, she didn't pay it too much mind because I'm trying to remember the wording she used, but like she made a convincing argument. But looking at it now, from the perspective of the kids, fuck Nezu.
Okay.
Okay, we got 3 potential options. I was gonna go best 2 out of 3, but so far I have not gotten a consistent number. We've gotten a 2, a 4, and a 7.
Fucking 70 suit.
as I was gonna say, like, okay, before I started reading this series, I didn't think too much of the whole class divide between 1A and 1B. Oh, but holy shit.
The interviews were the class interview, like the interviews they did, was the clearest indication that they do not give a shit about 10B.
Yeah. What really got me, though, was Izuku having to look in his mother's eyes and ask, "What's wrong with me?"
Oh, I want to kill that rat.
Vlad is getting a pass. Like, okay, being honest, he did say they'd end up finding out eventually. So give him that there. He didn't vague post.
That's not good, is it? Still,
And he doesn't seem too happy about it
do your
either.
best not to disappoint me.
Yeah, no, he gets a pass.
Then again, he doesn't seem to be too happy about anything.
It's Vlad. What do you expect?
I found someone!
That being said, ooh, boy, Nezu,
Leave them. We've got more important
I'd like to have a small talk with you.
Too scared to show
I like to
yourself.
have a talk with you
Are you
while
mucking me
also holding on to my shotgun.
You heard the penguin. Move it! Over here! Now! I found someone! What? Huh?
But yeah, Kendo being the one to pop off like that when you'd expect Monoma to do it. Yeah, that was cathartic.
Mm-hmm.
Some kind of smoke.
And the fact that that's how she
Like-
gets voted as class rep, I fucking love it.
Exactly.
It's making you lot look
Like, even Monoma was like, fuck yeah, I'll vote for you, goddamn!
Find you. Can you hear me? I'll find you.
I'm gonna be honest.
Where the hell did
I
it go?
don't see how 10B's Monoma is gonna be anything like 1A. Or what? Not 1. 1B.
Can't. Yeah. Well, he was a self-righteous, well, not self-righteous, but he was a prick and he was full of himself.
You heard what
Constantly
the penguin
going
said,
on
right?
about how 1B is better than 1A.
Oh God, we've got another guy down over here.
Yeah, I know.
What are you doing? I need help.
What I mean is,
Every man for himself.
if the comic author decides to slowly turn 10B Monoma into 1B Monoma, after this, yeah, I really don't see it.
Talk. Please don't hurt me. I'll talk.
I knew you would.
I kind of can. But that's just me. Also, this suit. Holy shit, does this suit look good?
It does. It does. What else was there this episode? What else was there?
When after midnight told Izuku the reason why he was put in 10B, like everyone came to his defense.
Yeah, I loved that. My heart sank, but it shot right up when that happened.
Yeah, like all the people the students that he had helped before getting into UA, and the student that he helped get into UA, they're just like, that's bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
Even Shihai is like, I'm gonna fucking kill that rat.
I should be able to get into the museum now.
Exactly. I'm gonna be honest, I was full on expecting that's why he's the goat to pop in there somewhere.
Also, Kamakiri. I know a lot of Shihai's mannerisms are based off Jax, but what Kamakiri did was very Jax-like.
I
Specific,
wouldn't say it's...
specifically when he had his breakdown at the end of the Abel adventure.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I wouldn't say it was Jax-like. I mean, wouldn't you start cracking up like that if you were told the reason you were put into the lesser class is because of ratings?
I would not be laughing. I would be fucking pissed.
Some people do laugh, though, in those situations. Like, I would.
Like, you telling me the reason you put me in this class specifically is because either A, I didn't score high enough in a popularity contest, or B, you laughed at my power?
Or C, you think I'm a goddamn villain?
Like, hey, UA staff, have you ever heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy?
Also, can I just say, yes. My heart sank for Izuku. But my heart then proceeded to say hello to hell for Reiko. You understand what I mean?
Hello? Is someone gonna answer me?
Because
You want simple task. Stick up a couple of freaking machines. And what?
I'm not
You
entirely
couldn't
sure if I
even
do
get that
actually.
right. I hope Batman broke every bone
Hold
in
on,
your
let me go
stupid
back
bodies.
to it.
I hope you're lying there, desperately trying to breathe through fractured ribs and punctured lungs. And if you're not, oh, you better summon up whatever strength you've got left and run. Because after I'm done with the bat, you're all next.
Fuck.
I just love the who is Mineta from Bondo.
A little pervert that we do not need to we do not need to give any attention to.
Also, that art with all the Tennysons at the end. God damn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say Tennysons, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Tennysons, like, and the Kayama.
So the currently running Ben 10 comic. While we're on this topic, evidently, the ink tank is covering each issue,
Nice.
and we've gotten introduced to Zombozo. I haven't checked in on the comic reviews yet, but from the artwork alone, I can tell they're trying for a much more horror-focused Ben 10, from what I feel out of seeing these designs. Like, they're a lot more monstrous. And I'm actually kind of curious how they handled Zombozo.
Watch him be an actual zombie clown.
That's what Omniverse tried to do with him. But knowing Dynamite Comics, if that's the right one, they'll actually make him legitimately creepy. You alright, Taro? What is that?
No, I just got a bit of hiccups from my pizza.
Hmm.
Trying to get rid of them. Trying to get rid of the hiccups. What was I gonna say? Ah, yes. Send image in VC chat.
Okay, so I need to find power source.
In slightly lighter news, I can fully imagine Nezu's 50-page long apology to 10B when he realizes he was wrong, because let's be honest, that's going to happen.
I mean, unless he doubles down and just tries to sabotage them, which, I mean, I want to believe Nezu wouldn't do that, but at the same time, I trust that rat. I do not trust that rat as far as I can throw him.
Which is ironic, because he's small.
Meaning, the farther I can throw him, the more I don't trust him.
Oh.
Yeah, I took that phrase and kind of flipped it.
They use it in the way, hey, most people would think you mean. I trust him about as far as I can throw Triptychon. Thank you, Cyclonus.
In all honesty, if he doubles down, all I will say to Nezu at that point is, hey, real quick, mind looking in this room? Yeah, don't worry, there's nothing wrong. That cheese is there as a gift. Oh yeah, don't mind the thermostat either. As I say, as I keep pressing it towards cold and colder.
Oh, yeah, allow me to introduce you to this friend of mine. Which I'm sure that Mike didn't pick up, but I was tried to roar wrath.
Oh yeah.
Oh. Let me tell you something, you stupid rat!
Also, so far, Wrath is not on the he is not on the non-canon list, so it's possible.
So far. Oh. Oh. Okay. Now, think of this, Bear. Think of this. Izuku's transformations are not aliens. They're quirks, just given physical form.
Mm-hmm.
What if, now hear me out, Nezu pushes 10B to the point where the Omnitrix just goes, fuck it, pop off. Because Nezu's a rat. Izuku would be angry at a rat, and what's a rat's predator?
A big ass cat. Big ass angry cat at that.
Or a huge ass bird, come to think of it. Like, is Kickin' Hawk on the non-canon list?
I didn't see him last time I checked.
Let me look. Where is Deviant Rage?
Kind of hoping he is, so we could actually narrow it down to Wrath.
Well, the alien that, well, quote unquote alien, in this universe that, Kicking Hawk came from, is in here, so maybe not, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, just because the origin from the Prime universe ain't here doesn't mean they can't come up with a new one.
We still don't know how 10 works in its entirety, so maybe it, like, maybe it could copy quirks! How fucked
Maybe.
would that be?
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. I should not have looked here.
Why?
There's extra pages from the last episode.
Oh, yeah. The DeviantArt updates with the extra pages. I usually go to DeviantArt instead of just waiting for Webtoon. And usually by waiting the Webtoon will have extra pages that are not on the DeviantArt yet at the time the thing's posted.
Tiger Command, this is Air Tiger 7.
Oh, we got crime scene investigators.
I did. I don't know how we did it. Everyone said it was impossible. Great. So Batman's on the way, and I'm guessing he'll be pissed at the boss. Chill out. Penguin's always got another plan. He's got hostages in there. There's that thing under the iceberg lounge. And don't forget all the weapons. Batman can't be all. I hope you're right, man. I got a bad feeling about this. We'll be fine. Just chill and keep your eyes open for the bat.
Damn it.
We ain't doing nothing. Don't shoot.
Hard time trying to find our non-canon aliens or mutations.
It should be in
Hey,
Hey, Seki.
Hey Seki. Hold on a sec. Let me look. Because there should be a gallery for it.
I'm looking in gallery. I can't find it.
Oh, Hold on.
It's not the end of the world.
Seki, you shut the fuck up.
So how was everyone's day been?
It's been okay. Alright. Are you in the My Hero Academia 10B folder?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Is it non-pages?
Yes, it's in non-pages.
Okay. So, currently, the non-canon transformations are Gravitech, Feedback, where are you? Energy, Swampfire, Way Big, Atomics, Alien X, Big Chill, Echo Echo, Jet Ray, fuck. Mako, help. Time one. The Ever Time one.
Clockwork.
Clockwork, thank you. That's it. That's all it is so far.
Like the two time ones were Clockwork and Eon, I believe.
And Eon's a complicated mess.
Wherever you've gone, Batman, I'll fight you.
Alright, so got that for trophy. Damn it, there's a ringing phone. Fuck you, Zaz.
Find my phone now, Batman, or I'll carve this man's existence into my flesh.
Alright. Where's the phone? When you're making out with your girl and you get a phone call. Stop making out with my girl! Oh shit. Baby, who was it? It was your dad. But my dad's been dead for years. Then who was phone?
What?
Oh, you don't know that one?
No.
That's like one of the older what I like to call shitty pastas.
The Iceberg Lounge was crawling with the disgusting flesh of humanity.
It's a creepy pasta, but it's done in such a way where it's not done well on purpose.
At the beginning, I seemed to be
As opposed to a crappy pasta, which is trying to be good and failing.
I found myself at the owner's table.
Like, I still quote Who Was Phone to this day.
He would play fair. I looked around the table. I saw the people I was against. Card sharks.
So, at one point, Zaz
Princes,
gambled with Penguin.
disgusting midget who ran the place. One by one, they all lost or folded. The chips were piling up, and it was just him and me.
That's and they noticed me. Well,
You scared? The bat's kicking the crap out of them. Kill him!
So I just since we're talking Batman, I found a short that was like, what if Arkham Batman and Insomniac Spider-Man switched places? And yeah, Insomniac Spidey basically mopped the floor with most of the Rogues Gallery.
expected.
Clayface tries to fight him. Peter's mask analyzes the fact that he is indeed made out of clay, therefore has a lot of moisture in there, so he subdues Clayface with his taser webs.
Warm clothes.
The Riddler pops up with his various riddles and challenges. Peter reveals that he already cleared them all before he got here, and it took him barely 20 minutes. This broke Eddie.
I'll tell you right now, I can hear the scream from fiction to reality because of the speed run. We all know how the Riddler is. I think nothing hurts him more when someone finishes puzzles before they even show up under 20 minutes.
And Peter went on to say that those were some of the easiest puzzles he's ever solved.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I can feel him having a heart attack. I can hear it. In my
Heart attack? He's having a fucking panic attack right now.
Fuck. A panic hit that turned into a freaking heart attack.
Eddie might as well be having a seizure right now.
Eddie is on the floor, in the fetal position, crying.
And Peter's trying so desperately to console him, like, dude, I didn't think you put this much of your effort into this. Holy shit. I was only kidding about it taking 20 minutes. It took me like 30.
That doesn't help.
After, like, several hours trying to console old Eddie boy, we get to the Joker. Peter basically disarms him completely with some therapy talk, and I don't mean like the way most therapists would talk to him. I mean, Pete just kind of unloaded his trauma on the Joker.
Like that one comic. Like, damn, kid. I thought it would only take one bad day to turn regular people into people like me. You had
a lifetime of bad days.
Holy shit!
And people know about it and they don't give a fuck.
Joker willingly turned himself in at that point.
Rightfully so. I can hear the last thing he says. And by the way, some of them are superheroes that ignore my help. Enjoy prison.
I forgot how to slide. There we go. I can just imagine, like, Batman is taking him to prison, and Joker just looks at him and just goes, "Batman, I need help."
It's the Bat.
I need help. Teach me the ancient Tibet monks' techniques to deal with trauma.
Batman's just like, "I know you're a sick fuck." No, I mean actual psychological help.
Said they saw Bane around.
I need you to point me to the temple that you were training.
If that kid could survive what I went through, I need help.
And worse.
And worse!
You were right. It's the Bat.
I need help!
I think I'm willing to take you up on that offer now, Batsy.
All it takes is just Spider-Man to make the Joker reconsider his life.
Also, people say the Joker would do everything in his power to break Spider-Man. Yeah, that requires Joker to learn anything about Spidey.
And as we have learned, he is very tight-lipped.
Also, we need to consider which Spidey. Because there's one that went off the deep end.
I kind of find it hilarious when you think about it, but the shift from, like, okay, so Peter Parker is to Terry McGinnis what Miguel O'Hara is to Bruce Wayne when it comes to personalities written properly.
Zero visual on target. I repeat, we have lost sight of Batman.
So Miguel O'Hara is basically Bruce Wayne.
Like a much angrier, less rich Bruce Wayne.
Prophecy spoke.
Hey, Azrael.
Mary,
Yes?
you want to hear a funny joke?
Sure.
Lich. Fire. Fire. Bolt. Lich. Ball. Wait, what? No! Spell morphs into firebolt. Wizard. Damn, that's a good spell. What is it? Bard. I call it Otto's irresistible correction, but most folks would call it autocorrect.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's amazing.
To finish this train of thought here, the reason I compare her, Miguel O'Hara, to like Bruce Wayne in terms of temperament and personality. So, Bear, you've played Spider-Man: Edge of Time, yeah?
No, actually.
I advise you to, if not playing it for yourself, watch the gameplay and cutscenes, because that game is Miguel O'Hara written correctly. Spider-Verse is not.
And what's more rewarding than a riddle? Riddle me this. The more there is, the less. Amazing! You actually solved my riddle. I suppose a reward is too. I'm running a little game of chance that you may be interested in playing. Here's your invitation.
Okay, we got enough trophies for another Riddler room.
You scared to fight me back? Get down here!
God damn it, Zaz! Where are you?
Too scared to fight us?
I see you're trying to pay attention to someone other than me, Batman. I can't have that.
I need to make the cut, Batman. I can't do that if you're focusing on these other freaks.
Yeah.
We're in Sector 2.
There's a phone ringing somewhere. Get ready to run.
And I can't do that. I can't use a scanner while I'm doing this. Fuck, I have to come back. Remind me to do that after I find the phone.
Positive on Batman. We have zero visual on Batman.
Okay.
They called him the Penguin, even back then. He had both eyes, of course. That little accident hadn't happened yet. And both of them were looking at me when I put down my cards. 6 of clubs. 6 of diamonds. He looked scared. He leaned forward and I could smell the cigar stench.
But they will
on
also
his
mention
breath.
about Edge of
6 of
Time,
spades,
just on that
and finally,
tangent.
the 6 of
Chris
hearts.
Barnes from the 90s Spider-Man cartoon plays Miguel in that game.
And then he started laughing.
It's nice to hear him again.
Burst out smoke and he put his
The game
cards
is
out
a
on
pseudo-sequel to Shattered
the table. Card by
Dimensions,
card, my
so
cards sank. A 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a damn 7.
I'll be right back.
Someone tells me Zaz still isn't over that poker game.
I was lost and thrown out into the city to die. Penniless.
Considering the emphasis on the damn 7! Okay, now what was I doing again?
Riddler hostage?
Yes, but wasn't there something else?
You were trying to scan for something.
That's right! I found Harvey's DA office. Or campaign office, rather. Thank you, one.
Tries to run things without Joker, she's a dead woman. I hope she tries.
Something I just kind of find amusing. Like, they treat the game as a pseudo-sequel to Shattered Dimensions, The DS version of the game even makes direct reference to the, and I quote, other me's when Peter asks Miguel what the hell's going on. But they also recast Amazing and 2099 Spidey's from the previous game. Now Josh Keaton's playing Amazing Spidey. He previously played Ultimate in the last game. And I mentioned who's playing 2099. He played Noir in the previous game.
Interesting. Alright, so I wanted to do this before. I figured we'd do it now. The Arkham City stories. These basically fill in the dots of different things that happen in between Arkham Asylum and Arkham City. Arkham Asylum sold. Once the decision to create Arkham City had been approved, Mayor Sharp ordered that Arkham Asylum be put up for sale. In a press conference, he claimed this is a fantastic revenue opportunity for Gotham City. Although a number of prominent Gotham companies entered bids for the land, the winning bid came from a previously unknown security company named Tiger. Within weeks of the sale, Tiger was also awarded the contract to police Arkham City and instantly began using the island to launch its fleet of helicopter gunships to patrol the new prison facility. Interesting. The Arkham City medical team. Cash chose the abandoned church building near the Solomon Wayne courthouse to situate his medical team at. Knowing that Strange was only providing the minimal amount of medical assistance to placate those campaigning against Arkham City, Cash was forced to beg for equipment and additional medical supplies. The first donations came from Bruce Wayne himself, who supplied a series of security shutters to keep people within the building safe, along with cutting-edge body armor and supplies. On hearing about Wayne's donations, Strange was furious and locked down all supply routes between the medical team and the outside world. That's fucked up.
I mean, it's the Batman Arkham universe. Did you expect anything less?
You know what's weird? You know what's a bit odd is that the Arkham games are actually, I'm not sure in comparison to the other ones, but they're essentially the dark. It can be considered the darkest of the Batman games, given the lore and everything, because it literally follows the comics a bit more than some of the shows, in my opinion.
Seismic disturbances. Just weeks before Arkham City was due to open for business, streets and roads in the northeast of the facility were devastated by a series of unexplained seismic incidences. The large-scale subsidence left the street level of an entire district submerged underwater. Campaigners opposed to Hugo Strange's super prison demand further investigation into the cause of the disturbances, arguing that this was further proof that the area was unfit under basic humanitarian grounds. However, Strange vetoed plans for an inquiry on his land. He provided his own experts to demonstrate the seismic activity was a one-off event and maintained that the inmates had given up their rights to any decent standard of living. So basically, I'm going to veto what you're trying to do and get my people to work on it, and they will give a trustworthy findings. Yeah, I fucking doubt that, you maniacal piece of shit.
Yes. Nothing like a Texas politician.
I don't even think Hugo Strange is from Texas.
No, but he certainly took a page out of their books.
Open for business. Mayor
Of
Quincy
course
Sharp.
not. He's clearly from Detroit.
What?
You said you didn't think Hugo Strange was from Texas?
No, I
Of
said
course
that.
not. He's clearly from Detroit.
Touche.
Mayor Quincy Sharp looked proud as he addressed Gotham on the night that Arkham City officially opened for business. As he introduced Hugo Strange to the mass of journalists, he felt sure the hard work and sacrifices had been worth it. He had hardly believed that he had achieved so much in the 18 months since the event on Arkham Island. As the champagne bottle smashed against the wall, Strange whispered to him that he would soon have Catwoman and Two-Face arrested and brought to his prison. Quincy smiled. With Arkham City's construction complete, he was guaranteed the approval of the city, and with all the supervillains in his custody, their next target would be Batman, the person he blamed for everything. Titan on the streets. Having no love for his fellow prisoners in Arkham City, Bane set up and presided over an underground fighting contest where inmates fought in vain for the privilege of trying to take him down. Word of these fights spread throughout Arkham, and the Joker sent Bane a little surprise. As Bane moved in for the kill, the Joker's henchman triggered a Titan injection that ripped through his body, transforming him into a monstrous Titan. Barely surviving the fight, Bane had a new problem. Somehow, Titan found its way into Arkham City, and it was up to him to stop it from falling into the wrong hands. Black Mask. Roman Sionis, aka Black Mask, is the first and only inmate to have escaped from Arkham City. Using explosives stolen from the Penguin, he waited until the Tiger shift changed, blast his way through the containment wall, and went on the run in Gotham City. Furious, Hugo Strange ordered his Tiger operatives onto the streets to focus all their attention on finding Black Mask, who was finally recaptured after a violent siege at the meatpacking plant he owned. Promising that no one else would ever escape again, Strange fitted a series of automated machine guns to the walls of Arkham City, designed to kill anyone who else dared to try. Which is why you can't fly over the walls in game. Close Arkham City. As Hugo Strange was revealed as the public face of Arkham City, Batman attempted to uncover any information he could about the history of this mysterious figure. Convinced that nothing in Arkham City was what it seemed to be, Batman dug deeper and deeper, but came up blank. It was as if all evidence of Strange had been wiped clean. One thing was certain, however: Strange could not have done this alone. Batman was determined to ensure that the site of his parents' death would not become a monument to Gotham's failure, and dedicated himself to shutting down Arkham City. So that's why he was so adamant about shutting down Arkham City. Clayface. Basil Carlo, aka Clayface, used his ability to mimic the exact appearance of anyone to impersonate Quincy Sharp and escape from Arkham Asylum. On the run in Gotham City, Clayface has been forced to constantly change his appearance in order to stay one step ahead of Hugo Strange and his guards. His current whereabouts are unknown.
Question.
Yes?
Did Clayface ever get cured fully in the comics at one point, or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, God. Batman the Animated Series. Clayface this episode. Clayface, hold on! I can't. He's literally covered in rain, water.
The Mad, you know what? If it's a two-parter, I won't read it.
In all honesty, no one cares about the Mad Hatter.
Well, if it's a two-parter, then I'll be missing half the story, and no one wants to wait for the other half.
True, but in general, I don't think anyone cares about the Mad Hatter. It's not as if he's mentioned in any of the fucking episodes. He's barely even mentioned in the comics. I don't think
he's more prominent in these games, actually.
Probably the only game that he's prominent in.
The Maroni family had long been at war with their arch rivals, the Falcones. In a constant game of one-upsmanship. Excuse me. Each family has been hurt. Sons and daughters have been killed, businesses have burnt to the ground, and still it goes on. Determined to win the war once and for all, the Maronis met in their family restaurant and talked into the night. Little did they know that as they talked, they were surrounded by Carmine Falcone's men who opened fire, killing almost everyone within. With their leadership gone, the surviving Maronis have all been incarcerated in Arkham City. That reminds me of Long Halloween. There was a similar scene where they were all gathered in the Maroni family restaurant, and then they were attacked by the Holiday Killer. Alright. Arkham City Stories 2. Maxi Zeus. Not every building in Arkham City was in disrepair before the mega prison was constructed. One operating building was in the Gotham City Olympus nightclub, originally owned by Maxi Zeus. Although Maxi disappeared in Arkham Asylum after one too many rounds of electroshock therapy, the club kept running in his absence, leading some to think that Maxi hadn't gone far. To a new Robin. Richard Dick Grayson. Hi, Webb.
Hi, Webb.
Richard Dick Grayson was the youngest in a family of acrobats known as the Flying Graysons. Their death-defying act was all that kept the circus where they performed in business. As the people of Gotham clamored for tickets to the show, the mob came looking for their cut. After the circus owner refused them, mobsters killed Dick's parents during a packed performance attended by Bruce Wayne. Wanting to protect the devastated orphan, Bruce took Dick under his wing and became his legal guardian, eventually entrusting the boy with his greatest secret. Desperate to help his friend and mentor, Dick trained hard to become Robin, patrolling Gotham at Batman's side. Now an adult, Dick fights crime on his own as the vigilante called Nightwing. We do love Dick as Robin and Nightwing.
Mm-hmm.
Scarecrow. No one has seen Jonathan Crane, a.k.a. the Scarecrow, since he was attacked by Killer Croc in the sewers below Arkham Asylum. Some say he escaped certain death by dragging what was left of himself onto a Titan container and floating out to sea, while others believe he was eaten by Croc. Undeterred, Batman had spent months searching for Crane, refusing to believe that he was dead. If Crane is out there, plotting his revenge on Batman, then Batman knows Gotham will never be truly safe. That's also a two-parter. Catwoman and Two-Face, one of three. As Strange's grip tightened and the gates of Arkham City slammed shut on Gotham's criminals, only three were left at large: Two-Face, Catwoman, and Batman. Catwoman sat in her apartment debating whether to flee when her phone rang on the other end. The unmistakable voice of Two-Face. "Sorry, kitty cat, but one of us has to go down." Suddenly, Tiger Guards were at her door. Fleeing, Catwoman fought her way through guard after guard to the safety of a nearby roof. She could only watch as the guards ransacked her apartment until they found her safe. She readied her claws, but a shadowy figure appeared behind her and held a gloved hand over her mouth until she passed out. Catwoman came to in the Batmobile as it raced through the streets of Gotham. She angrily told Batman that he should not have gotten involved. Batman told her to give up on her loot and leave town before it was too late. Undeterred, she asked how Batman knew so much about Arkham City. He explained he had found a secret room in Sharp's office back at Arkham Asylum filled with detailed plans for the new prison complex. Catwoman thanked him and pressed the emergency eject button on her seat. The Batmobile screeched to a halt, but it was too late. Catwoman had disappeared and Batman knew exactly where she was headed. Two-Face was already in the warden's office in Arkham Asylum, photographing the plans to the secret vault inside Arkham City. As Catwoman burst into the room, Two-Face laughed as he tossed the originals into the fire. Furious, she knocked him onto the ground, grabbed the camera, and ran. With seemingly no escape for either of them, and the Tiger Guards alerted and closing in fast, Catwoman was suddenly pulled to safety by Batman, leaving Two-Face to be captured. As Catwoman ascended, she opened the camera to reveal her prize, only to find the memory card had vanished. She looked down at Two-Face, who was showing her the card, before calmly swallowing it. Furious, Catwoman sliced through the line and plummeted to the ground, only to be surrounded by Tiger Guards, arrested and taken to Arkham City. And that's how... I still hate how he went out in Injustice. Yeah, the way Nightwing went out in Injustice is... Ugh.
You know what's even worse? It was retcon, it was retcon. And the way he died originally was even worse. And I shit you not. In the comics, it was originally when Damian hit him with the baton. It didn't kill Nightwing specifically. It's just when he fell onto the ground,
his neck hit a rock.
It wasn't even considered a rock. It was a pebble. The fuck?
Pretty sure it was a rock.
No, that is a rock, but it's a small. And now the new one is slightly better, but the fuck, man.
When Vicky Vale first interviewed Quincy Sharp, just days after the events of Arkham Asylum, she felt something was wrong. Sharp's later appearance on the Gotham Nightliner show that she co-hosts confirmed her suspicions. Convinced that Sharp was not the hero he made himself out to be, Vale pressed him for answers, and he became confused, struggling with the facts. As she moved in for the journalist kill, she was shocked when Sharp suddenly regained his composure, answering all of her questions with authority. It was as if he suddenly spoke with someone else's voice. Whatever was going on, Vale became even more determined to uncover the truth. And those are all the stories we have so far. Right, we were going to investigate a crime scene. Taro, make him one. You guys still there?
Yeah.
Good.
I got it.
I'll give them credit where it's due. This is a very detailed world.
Yep.
That's very true. Very detailed.
They put a lot of detail into the world building. And then they fucked, and then, it wasn't them.
Everyone says he split.
Someone fucked it up.
Crime scene to determine the cause of death.
Who?
The studio that made Suicide Squad Kills fun.
Ah, yes, that game.
The victim's face has been removed.
You know how bad that game is? You know how bad the reputation is?
Murders in Gotham
They
over the
released
last month
season
with the
2
same
without
MO.
any announcement.
The press have nicknamed the killer the Identity Thief. If he's now in Arkham City, I need
I'm
to
not
track
joking.
him down and stop him.
It was Kotaku.
The attack.
And they said, yeah, by the way,
profusely.
they got
The
concerned because
murderer is likely to
they
have
made
trace
this
elements of the
game.
blood on them without realizing. I'll
They made
filter the
season 2 and
scanner
no one
to
said
track the
anything.
victim's blood particles.
So-
They
That should lead
basically
me to the
advertise
last
it
person
for
to see
them.
the victim alive.
I don't
The killer
usually
himself.
stuck at work all day again. Damn. I usually do not give a shit about what Kotaku has to say, because in my opinion, Kotaku is a rag. It is shit.
It's Batman!
Too chill.
Mike, over here.
There's a few games I'm
We'll make sure
actually interested to play, and many I'm willing to give a try. Termination
Because-
Team Kill the Franchise is not one of them.
I would rather play Drake in the 99 Dragons.
I would rather play Halo 5 solo on Legendary back to back to back on the loop
Down in Sector 1.
than play Termination Team Kill the Justice League.
I would rather play.
That folks, you're here you're here now. Willing to do legendary on Halo non-stop than play Kill the Justice League. You heard it here, folks. That's how bad the game is. By fear the Horde.
I am willing to play the NES Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game
Without a guide.
without a guide, then play that piece of shit. Oh,
And folks,
Why did you
folks,
kill
we're
him?
not exaggerating
Wasn't me.
about
I'm
Kill
not
the
a killer.
Justice
I'm a
League.
plumber, for God's sake.
It's
You gotta
just that
believe me.
I don't have to believe
Imagine-
anything. Tell me what you saw.
There was this guy. He
an
dropped the body
entire
there.
squad
He was weird looking. You won't believe me, but
killing
well,
God,
he looked like Bruce
killing
Wayne.
God's,
What?
basically
I know.
a kaiju
Someone must have got to him.
with the
He
most
was covered in
ridiculous
cuts and bruises,
plot
but I'm
armor
sure it was him.
and the most
Poor guy
and the
must have had a
most
target the size of Gotham
ludicrous
City painted on
writing
him. Looked like he'd been attacked by pretty
uh,
much everyone in Arkham.
in history,
There may be more
allowing
victims
them
of
to
the
win
identity
when they
thief
could have
in
been
Arkham
killed
City.
over
I should look out
3,000
for them.
times.
also, this story does not matter. Because at the end, with the Season 2 stuff, at the end, it was revealed, spoilers for a game no one gives a shit about, it was revealed
Amen.
that, yeah, those members of the League that you killed, clones.
I pretty much figured they were clones.
All except for Wonder Woman, who is just fucking dead now.
Which, by the way, I hated. I hated how lackluster it is because it was obvious.
Also, for those watching on Twitch, I got myself a big boy.
Like, seriously, why specifically Wonder Woman? Why?
Sexism.
They want to make Harley Quinn the only woman. I don't know. I don't know. Even the character is saying, "Why is Deadpool black?" Deadshot black. I like Deadshot black.
I was about
I
to say,
hate their
what the
names.
fuck are you talking about?
I hate their name because they both start with the word "dead," and I naturally go to Deadpool because Deadshot isn't as common in my head. They even break the fourth wall. Even YouTubers asking, "Yeah, why is he black?"
Because apparently the one in this game is from a different universe, which is bullshit. I'm gonna turn off the camera in the Discord very quickly. And then turn it back on, because I remember that with the stream going, I can't use the webcam. So, for those watching on Twitch, I have a big boy.
Optimus Prime.
Star Optimus.
He got the touch.
He's definitely got the
Yes.
power.
The toy that came with a retcon on Hasbro's part that is still very contentious.
In all honesty, during Hasbro's track record, I want to go back, get past him. I thought he had a lot of issues.
Because how dare Optimus Prime not be special from the moment he was born and instead be a nobody who rose to power? And then did the right thing with that power. No, he's got to be some kind of demigod.
Yeah, because no one would rise to power and do the right thing. Like, who would do that? George Washington. Okay, besides him, Abraham Lincoln. Okay.
Abe Lincoln?
I
One
just
of the
said,
inspirations for Optimus Prime's personality?
I just said Abe Lincoln. Okay, someone who's not American.
Do you want a list?
Miyamoto Musashi.
Let's see, we got Deku from My Hero. Like, I don't know.
Yep.
We have a list of people who rise to power to the right thing.
Winston Churchill during the war. I say specifically during the war, because after the war they kicked him out. Because he was great for wartime, not so much for peacetime. Also,
yeah, no, Optimus Prime has a similar weakness.
Also, Star Optimus comes with a MicroMasters hot rod.
The guy the Autobots actually needed for peacetime.
Yep. And a small little van that does nothing.
Because they're references to the MicroMaster base features that had the original Star Convoy had.
Ah.
He was not just a huge figure, he was basically a MicroMaster playset. It's why he came with the original MicroMaster Hot Rod in the first place.
Ah. Oh.
Him, I believe also Diatlas, Guy Gary.
He also comes with... If I can open this without snapping anything off. He comes with what looks like a matrix of leadership. But it is actually the hilt of a sword.
One which you can use blast effects to make the blade. He comes with a matrix-shaped lightsaber.
It's pretty cool, actually.
And all I can hear is my own 86 Hot Rod with his own training lightsaber thing screaming, "What else is he gonna take from me?"
Your dignity.
He took his character development, his sword, his chosen one status.
And then, finally... Yeah, I do wish there was a place to plug this into the chest. But there doesn't seem to be. But he does have an artifact in his chest.
Oh, right, that thing.
I'm not even sure what... Oh, there it goes.
It's called the Zodiac. It was the plot MacGuffin for the Battlestars manga.
Well, it's gone now. $100. Gone like a thief in the night. It's probably under my computer.
The artifact itself was basically what was responsible for reviving Optimus Prime in the first place.
I wonder.
Out of fiction, at the time, he had been dead since the first handful of episodes of Headmasters.
It kind of fits.
Which meant we went through the entire remainder of Headmasters, all of Master Force, and Victory, before getting to his zone and battle stars where he got revived. In universe, literal decades passed. Like, by the time we hit battle stars, we are actually getting close to the 2050s in that timeline.
Damn. Well, I found a way to put the Matrix hilt into his chest with the artifact. So I'm happy.
I guess Wayne must have snapped. Can't blame the...
Alright. We got Riddler hostage to save.
guy. God knows how I lasted this long.
Yeah, so you want to know why they revived Optimus with that specific thing?
Marketing?
Evidently, that was the source of life in the universe. It was an artifact imbued with the power of creation.
Oh.
So what you
Which-
said is we could start shit with it.
Which the big bad of the story wanted so badly that it revived Galvatron from his own demise in Headmasters as a brand new Megatron. This is where we got Super Megatron from.
Sick.
Been around this
Strange
neighborhood
has
since
an
10
office
years ago.
somewhere.
Still stinks.
Batman! It's Batman!
But yeah, the retcon here was that this final resurrection of Optimus Prime and his strongest form yet is now also his apparently original form as part of the 13.
Kind of makes what I did. Kind of makes what I did with it seem less dumb, doesn't it?
Yeah. Now, I'll be honest here. Attaching Optimus Prime to the 13 this way, I wasn't a fan of it when Transformers Prime Optimus did this,
From up here, we can see what the
and
clown's
I'm
planning.
still not a fan of it to this day. I feel like it misses the point of Optimus Prime to have him not be a nobody who rose to this role, not out of desire for power, but out of necessity.
It's good to be on the winning side, right? Wouldn't know. I'm always on the winning side.
I'm gonna dip now.
Okay, see you, Taro.
Bye, Taro.
See ya.
See, the way I had it is that at some point, Star Optimus, or Star Prime, was able to see across the multiverse. And he saw the havoc that would be wrecked by the servants of Unicron and others. And so, he made the ultimate sacrifice. He cast himself into the multiverse, fracturing and splitting into various different forms that knew nothing of Star Prime. These forms would go on to be dock workers, miners, librarians, who...
Swordsmen, Cavaliers.
Yes. Who, by either coincidence or cosmic luck, would become Optimus Prime.
or Rodimus Prime or Starsaber, arguably.
I still like the idea of Rodimus not being a part of Star Prime, but being a reincarnation of Primus himself.
I'm not against that idea either, but I'm being more realistic with where his heritage could have come from.
That's true.
Hell, you've seen my own take on it, where
Roll up.
even if he is arguably a reincarnation of Primus, because a lot of the earliest depictions of the creator god of the Transformers basically looked like a recolored Rodimus, I still like to think that
Help me!
Rodimus did
All
actually
you need
descend
to
from
do
one
is
of the
keep your
13,
eye
just like
on the
anyone
prize.
else. It's just that Cybertron had it wrong, and that you could descend from a combination of the
Exciting, isn't
13,
it?
because only so many bots can be forged coming from one of 13
Take your
sources
pick, Batman.
before you get repeats.
Shall we see if you were right? What? No. How did you do that?
Batman!
And
over
given-
here! Get me out of this thing!
And given some of the talents and just it comes to him naturally skills we've seen Hot Rod have over the years, I threw a little bit of Solus Prime into his gene
You're safe
pool
now,
there.
Officer North.
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die back there.
Riddler gave you a code, right?
Like we've seen
Yeah.
before,
It's 860
dude can work really well
He said
with
something
welding
about it
tools.
helping you.
He is
It will.
quite capable of
Stay here.
building and repairing. And before anybody uses the scene of the bots repairing the shuttle and junk in the movie to counteract my point, I'm going to just point back to the scene I used for my argument.
Someone tried to locate a hostage
Of
before
all the
they found enough
decade
of my
glitch,
secrets.
dial blowing
I
dimwittery.
hope
You left a piece out. No way, you're
No
just
way
a
you
little
could have
stiff.
solved that one, Batman.
Anyway, all
Even
things
I could
considered, you
have.
did an amazing
You
job,
must have
lad.
cheated.
Amazing.
Consider this a
Really?
warning.
Yeah, you even
Here
got
on
rid of a
in,
nasty burn on my
it gets harder.
rotator. Right there. Hot Rod not only
we play
Hot Rod
Peak
not only
together.
did
I would love to play Peak together.
I thought Sharp was the one in charge of Gotham.
Continue.
How come he gave it all to Professor Strange?
you were saying?
No, I was saying what Webb commented, and that was it.
We have positive visual on Batman.
So
It's like, yeah, you could have just had him finish repairing Cup and move on, but Cup makes it a point to comment on how good of a job he did.
This is getting crazy. They gotta feed us, right?
Kind of reminds me of a quote from the Tolkien Hobbit / Lord of the Rings stuff. The hands of the king are the hands of a healer. Gee, that sounds like a hero's journey archetype to me. And to think, one of the many complaints people have with that movie is how similar it felt to Star Wars. Well, gee, it's not like Transformers hasn't been using Star Wars sound effects since the beginning, or that it hasn't had characters inspired by Star Wars anything. I mean, for crying out loud, Springer is basically Autobot Han Solo.
you're not wrong.
And considering Megatron / Galvatron effectively facilitated the creation of Rodimus Prime, I suppose comparing him to Vader makes sense. Since Hot Rod is supposed to be our Luke. Which would make Unicron Emperor Palpatine and the Death Star as a singular entity.
Wouldn't that also make Megatron and Samus?
Look out! Batman's here!
Well, yes, and arguably it still makes sense if you take in other iterations later, later iterations who included the revolutionary who overthrew an oppressive government and for the supposed claim of equality.
Fair.
Brought balance to Cybertron by wiping out everything and starting over from scratch. It's like Anakin brought balance to the Force by resetting it to square one.
Well, sort of. Well, at least, by the time...
I'd say it was an immediate process.
By the time Luke goes out on his journey, there's maybe like 3 Jedi left.
Man must have it in for
As we understood it at the time, expanded canon stuff notwithstanding, there were 3 Jedi and 2 Sith, including Luke in that number.
And technically, one of those Jedi wasn't even a Jedi, she was a Grey.
We're gonna make this hurt!
So...
Ending the trilogy, we have 0 Sith and 1 Jedi.
And 1 Grey.
Positive ID on Batman. He's engaging multiple inmates.
And then if we look at the books, the good ones.
Like, I want to clarify, when I was referring to expanded canon, I mean everything that came after the original trilogy.
Yes. And I'm just thinking about the canon.
In the aquatic observation chamber.
Fair enough.
Because after the original trilogy, we have Mara Jade, who was a Sith turned Jedi.
Welcome to the Science Pinkley Natural History Institute.
And God knows how many Sith and Jedi after that, because I never kept track. Anyway, let's go find Penguin. And oh, Jesus!
What, you never saw a dinosaur before?
Well, that's an animatronic jump scare if I've ever seen one.
Nah, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Webb says the final ascent is coming out on the 11th. Oh, okay. Also, fuck you, Penguin! Fuck you, dinosaur!
Listen. Penguin was extremely disappointed in himself when he got tricked by fucking what was it? Was it Red Robin? Or
Red Hood?
Yeah. When he says, "Yeah, I got him." When I'm come outside and meet him, and he just walks out and he just sees him just standing. Like, God damn it! And it's like ass whooping commencing now. Fucking idiot couldn't tell about his henchman accent. That one was funny. Ah.
God, I love this suit. I feel like an Alex Ross painting.
You're safe for now.
Thank God.
You may want to hold off on thanking him until after you've answered my question. Who are you?
Sorry, man. I'm a cop. Gordon sent us in here. I'm from the 13th Precinct, part of the strike team. Been in here since the beginning.
If Gordon sent you, you'll know the code.
Oh, yeah. He said, oh, man, what was it?
The code. Now.
It's Sarah. He said to tell you the code is Sarah.
You're safe, officer.
It's Jones, Batman. Elvis Jones.
Gordon always said he planned on sending your team in.
Yeah, he wanted to know what was going on in here. I guess we found out. There were 10 of us. Hopefully, there still are.
I told Gordon it was too dangerous to send you in. Stay here. If the rest of your team
So,
is alive,
yeah.
I'll find them.
That Zodiac thing was also the MacGuffin that the bad guys wanted for the Battlestars thing because, well, the main bad wanted to corrupt it into a force of evil to remake the universe in his image.
Of course.
A little bird told me that Bruce Wayne is on his way to being part of my collection. When I get my hands on that spoiled little rich kid, I'll make him regret what his family did to mine.
Oh. You know what? Okay, so I saw something funny at my work. So, I work as a prep cook, so we use flours and stuff like that to make, pizza dough, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, it's spelled Flour. Someone couldn't spell it, and they wrote the word flour. As in the plant. Not flour, the powder. Yes, the plant. Oh, God. People. You're making me hot. And you're making it hard for me to not go through.
Oh, this is where Zaz was. This explains why he's telling his origin story that involves Penguin. He's fixating again.
Don't send your boys in here, Harvey. Next time I'll cut them in two. Come and think of it. You'd probably like that, wouldn't you? Press the button and watch the puppet dance.
So here's a question for you, Bear.
Okay.
Who, if anybody, do you think is descended from Megatronus Prime? Like, actually legitimately descended, not just stealing his name.
Would it be weird if I said Shockwave?
Shockwave?
Yes.
Huh. That is a possibility. And considering my headcanon that multiple primes can be mixed together to make modern bots, that is plausible. Let's see what the wiki thinks. Because I know it mentioned a canonical ancestor for Shockwave.
This will be the jewel in my collection. Coming soon. The Batman.
and the game crashed.
I'm guessing a Riddler.
You made me do this game.
I'm guessing a Riddler heard what we said about him, with Peter. He took it to heart. He said, "Fuck you." And your progression.
My progression already saved, or I swear to God. Back to the 70s suit.
Well, as far as canonical promotional material we've gotten, Shockwave is not listed, so he's up for grabs. You know who is listed under Descended from Megatronus, though?
Who?
Vortex and Brawl.
Huh. Ooh, it's the dinosaur.
Under Onyx Prime, we have Skybite and Razor Claw.
Makes sense.
Razor Claw being the Tiger Hawk recolor, mind you. Because there's a handful of Razor Claws out there, including but not limited to the torso of Predaking. So, I have to be specific. We actually do have a male bot who descended from Solus Prime. Go figure.
Gordon,
Who?
Prime Smokescreen.
Huh.
A lot of us having descended from her makes a lot more sense now that we have actual in-canon proof that Solus could, you know, have male-coded descendants. Since Cybertronians are technically genderless. So, G1 Silverbolt and Onslaught are... Did the game just crash again?
I think it's that specific penguin.
Anyways, Nexus Prime, yeah, the Combiner torsos are descended from him, that makes sense. Slingshot, Grimlock, and Power Glide descended from Alpha Trion.
I was not expecting that.
I was certainly not expecting Grimlock. I'll be honest, I was half expecting all of the aerial bots to descend from Alpha Trion, knowing precisely what we know about their origins. In the G1 cartoon, anyway. They were built by Optimus Prime, who was in turn created by Alpha Trion.
Of course, that would also mean they would have to admit that Optimus is not a prime, is not a prime by
It's back.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, at least Slingshot's here, so they got 1 out of 5.
Because admitting that they are descended from Alpha Trion because they were built by Optimus is basically admitting that he's not special.
Descended from Liege Maximo, the Prime of Lies, we have
Sorry, man. I'm a
Sideways, Swindle, and Venom.
Gordon always.
Yeah, you want
Makes sense.
The Insecticon venom, mind you. He's the official leader of the Insecticons, but he's so paranoid about one of the others trying to usurp his position that he does more damage to his own standing among them than most of the plots that could... Yeah, most of the plots they could hatch against him. He trusts nobody and suspects everyone of being after his place. He won't hesitate to utilize his manipulative and destructive psychological warfare techniques on those under him to stay in power. His self-esteem is based solely around his job. Why am I getting flashbacks to Prime Starscream and his crusade for job security?
Because this was like to be a U.S. citizen. Job security.
Like, bro, basically he terminated all other Seekers, which may as well have been his siblings at that point, in the name of job security. And boy, did Skywarp get it the worst. Forced to teleport randomly to avoid a bomb going off, the bomb went off anyway. He got ripped apart, fed to Sharkticons. It was not his best day. Next throughout this list, we have Quintus Prime, who eventually gave us Flatline and Animated Ratchet.
I could use a remote-controlled Batarang to trigger switches that are out of reach.
A pair of medics, go figure. What was that, Bear?
I still need to get Flatline.
And just
I've been wanting to, but haven't had the chance to.
descended from Alchemist Prime, we have Fireflight. My favorite aerial bot descended from one of my favorite of the 13. Yay. Fireflight, or Firefly, combines a childlike sense of wonder with the soul of a daydreamer, resulting, unfortunately, in one major menace to airborne navigation. Near collisions and crashes come fast and frequent when he's around. If aerial bots had to be certified to take to the air, he'd have been grounded for life long ago. Fireflight means well and has a good heart. He just can't help losing himself in the beauty of the world when seen from the sky. It's hard for his teammates to get too mad at someone so filled with wonder and innocence, but at the same time, it's also hard to fly next to someone who's never paying any attention to where he's going.
Oh, I forgot to take a scan of the puppet.
Continuing the list of aerial bots here, Skydive descended from Vector Prime.
Interesting.
Skydive is described as the aerial bot's resident bookworm. He'd rather read about aerial battles than partake in one. Within the limits of his design, he's capable of duplicating the flight patterns of anything he sees. His knowledge of aerial warfare and tactics is unmatched. Skydive is probably the most skilled Autobot flyer in existence. Oh, Power Glide's gotta have words for you.
Help me!
Being a walking ego and all. All of that, and you're more likely to find him secluded in a cozy library than actually in the sky. I guess he does take after his dad after all. Looks at Optimus.
So, Batman, you here for the cops, the Iceman, or me?
I was only here
He's
for
simply
Freeze
too
and the
modest and
hostages.
bookish to realize how smart and skilled he really is. Thankfully, the rest of the Autobots definitely do.
Did Batman just confirm that he's just here for fries and hostages?
Well,
He got no fries
he
and
was
only hostages?
he was originally here for Freeze and the hostages. Now he's coming for Penguin as well.
I'm what you might
But why is it spelled fries?
Because if they spelled it the regular way, it'd be too obvious that he's Mr. Freeze.
And if I don't have it,
I'm here for fries and hostages. But I ain't got time for hostages, no fries.
I've got a cabinet with your name.
Time to catch these hands.
Just waiting to be filled.
It ends here, Frieza. It's Frieza. Why is it spelled with an I? It's not. I'll have to correct that when I get home.
Are you gonna be a good boy and give up nicely?
Yeah, no, even in the original manga, when you see the way his name is spelled and translated, it's two E's.
Look around you. This horrible bunch of psychopaths are all begging to join up with me. But unfortunately for them,
And that's how I've spelled it ever since I learned that fact in Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
means whoever can kill you. Come on out, lads. It's initiation time.
They just hit that one guy in the leg.
Right in the balls, man. Come on.
So let's check out some more of these because we've got like 4 primes to go. Micronus Prime, Animated Wasp, and Swerve.
Makes sense. They are technically
Amalgamus Prime has our last aerial bot with Air Raid, Rekgar, and seemingly at random, Excellion.
You weren't
The
supposed to
Cybertron
do that.
Hotshot redeco.
You're forcing me to bring out the big guns.
All right, we have 2 more to go. Who do you want to hear last? Prima Prime or Star Optimus Prime?
Star Optimus.
Oh,
All right, Prima Prime next.
Man. Good luck.
Armada Red Alert and Prime Cliffjumper. And as for Star Optimus Prime's descendants in canon, we have Big Convoy and Heatwave. Rescue Bots Heatwave. I have to clarify, since original Nexus Prime had a torso bot by the name of Heatwave. Some figures lack explicitly confirmed lineages in any promotional material, though educated guesses can be made based on their box art. Blast Off's box has Liege Maximo, Megatronus, and Star Optimus. Based on the pattern of the other Combaticons, Megatronus is the most likely. Quick Strike's box has Onyx, Amalgamus, and Quintus. Of those, Onyx is the most likely because that's the origin of the Beast Formers. Jalopi's box has Onyx, Amalgamus, and Quintus. Amalgamus is most likely based on fellow Junkion Rekgar. Sure Shot's box has Prima, Vector, and Alpha Trion.
Penguin.
Since Sure Shot's an egomaniac, maybe Prima.
Not yet. The situation is worse than I thought. Penguin has a supply of the Titan.
Cybertread and Cybertronics boxes have Onyx, Amalgamus, and Quintus. Amalgamus is most likely based on their weaponizer functionality.
Nice of you to join us, Oracle. Alfred, bring Barbara up to speed.
Energon Optimus Prime's box has Liege
I'll be in
Maximo,
touch.
Megatronus, and Star Optimus. It should be pretty obvious which of those is the right one. Dark Energon on Megatron's box has Liege Maximo, Megatronus, and Star Optimus. While he was Liege Maximo's offspring, in quotes, in the G2 comic, Megatronus is more likely based on his role in modern versions of Megatron's origin. Assignment of the Age of the Primes characters seems to be based on either a characteristic, being a combiner, a deceiver, etc., or referencing a previous work, Optimus Prime being a mentor figure to Heatwave and Rescue Bots.
Interesting.
Noted continuity snarl Sideways plays nice for once with the gimmick, as both his Age of the Primes toys for the Unicron Trilogy incarnation list the same ancestor. Why is he referred to as a living continuity snarl? It's because, according to canon, every Sideways we have ever encountered is the same individual, hopping from universe to universe, timeline to timeline, until he eventually somehow dies. But even his death never seemed permanent. Being a minion of Unicron will do that for you. Whether you like it or not.
Just reminds me of that one line. Damn it, Conchu, let me rest.
For once, I actually think the game, or at least the stream thereof, lagging is appropriate, considering you just detonated explosive gel directly above your head. Like, if that wasn't a flashbang to Batman, I don't know what is.
Alright. Here's hoping this one won't crash the game.
Yeah, Penguin.
Damn it.
Did you just hit a Penguin?
I did now.
Well, they are basically ceramic statues.
It will be a little more. It will be a little funny if they make a noise if you want to break them. That sort of sounds like the word "ba."
That fuse box is providing power to the gates. If I overload
In all of my
it somehow,
travels, you are
the
by
fuses
far
should
the
go
most
in the
evil
box
thing
like
I have
this.
ever encountered. Whack!
Which gets funnier when you realize what Gunther actually is.
Was he in any way related to the Lich?
No. He's an eldritch entity from space.
Of course.
He was attacked by the previous ruler of Mars. I forgot what his name was. The guy with 4 faces.
No idea.
Actually, no. Abraham Lincoln was the previous ruler. The guy with 4 faces took over.
This is why I just look lost whenever people talk Adventure Time.
So, he was knocked off course by the guy from Mars. And ended up on Earth, where the gravity was too much for his form to handle, and he basically the gravity crushed him into the form of a penguin.
Okay then. Oh, that's morbid.
Very. Especially once you know what's in that tank.
Oh.
I mean, that's how they executed people during wartime. They tied them up and then kicked them into the ocean.
Wartime, that's how they fucking executed people in the mob.
Basically, that's how they kill people back in the day, okay? And I'm still disturbed by
Pretty sure the mob still does that.
Oh no, I never said when I style. There's no trace.
So I think I'm gonna have to grab that last penguin on the way out.
Oh yeah, I meant to say this. Yeah, I was still bothered by one of my customers at 7-Eleven. He says, "Yeah, that's how they keep track of their money back in the day." I'm like, dude, I'm just giving her change. What the fuck is going on? And the reason he said that was because I'm like, I seen this dollar bill before, because it had the same marking. Like someone put like a Sharpie on it or something, and a black mark. And I would see this specific bill over and over and over again. And I was like, I need to get the fuck out of here. No, to prove this, I went to the other 7-Eleven store and I saw the exact same bill. I'm like, okay, I need to get out of here.
Hi, Victor.
That's not Victor.
Stay where I can see you, Batman.
Oh, I just
I
looked
can't
up because of the freeze gun.
Snowman
Hi, cosplayer.
Still,
Oh, it's just
I
been...
got what I wanted.
Hi,
That's all
Oswald.
that matters.
Ah, yes, Cobblepot.
Hold still, boy.
Who's not a cobble or a pot.
No!
You can...
When you're done in
You
here,
can
feel free to
tell
join me in the Iceberg Lounge so I can kick your ass
that he's
again.
on his last year
Enjoy the
because he has
popsicle.
that thing in his neck.
Please.
He also has the end of a bottle in his eye.
Well, the cop is still alive,
Yeah, you just have to,
pleading for his life.
Please.
you just have to thaw him out.
The ice looks unstable. I need to move slowly. Take my time.
Please. Help
Batman.
me.
Well, there's an ice density scanner. There's a scanner for this, scanner for that.
Well, to be fair, none of this is anything Batman hasn't bumped into before.
This is true. Given what he's been through and what he's seen,
Hold on.
Remember
I
when
think
he
almost
used to need a... Remember when he used to need actual, like, thermal gadgets to undo that kind of freeze instead of just punching it off of people?
Where's the rest of your team?
There are 2 more guys in this room.
then he decided to just
Penguin
get
froze
jacked.
him up, then went after me. I
He's
ran.
literally peak
I guess you
athleticism.
saw what happened.
I'll get them. You wait here.
Like, he can leg press.
Like,
No, you don't understand. He can leg press a little over 1,000 pounds, and he's doing them in reps of 5. Like, it's been recorded that he is technically the strongest human in fiction.
Fucking
peak human. Holy!
Sorry,
Bruce.
Batman. Do not
Wait,
forget
no,
to
not you,
mention
Bruce.
my
The other
little
Bruce.
friend down
The
there.
shark.
Meet Tiny.
That's
Who'd
Tiny.
have thought a big fish would be so useful?
Tiny Tim. No,
Told
wait.
me that
I hereby dub you
it's
Big
like a mobile
Fish.
garbage truck. Whatever I
Both
drop
of which
in
spelled the
that
two E's.
vanishes. Poof. Problem gone.
Too bad I don't have anti-shark repellent.
Yeah, the one time that would have been goddamn useful.
Instead, the only shark repellent I have are my fists!
I'd have just used the electricity gun to zap the water. Keep it at a low enough setting, you're not gonna kill the shark.
Okay, yeah, so I'm right. Yeah, okay. So, yeah.
Continuing my train of thought with the, removal of
stole
the
it from Mr.
tops and the
Freeze.
ice.
I'm getting it back.
Yeah, when the animated series addressed this exact, problem, remember how it took Bruce a while to warm up and he needed some warm soup?
Stay here for now. Nope.
Yeah,
Sir.
I don't think
There
these
are
guys
more
are
of
gonna
us.
make it at this
If
rate
they're
without
still
that bowl
alive,
of soup.
I'll find them.
Thank you, Batman.
Alright, so...
Okay,
There's at
yeah,
least-
I double checked.
There's at least one dead. That was the one that Penguin shot in the back. We've rescued 3, not counting the one at the entrance. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 left.
And we're at 2 hours.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I found out. So, yeah, he can bench press essentially 1,000 pounds. If he drop kick you, don't bother getting up ever again.
There's a
his-
reason. There's a
his
reason
neck-
he's a.
What?
Sorry. I was just gonna say the description that I've seen in universe and power scalers alike use is peak human.
Because he is. So, yeah. Yeah, so
They're using
in
thermal
one,
imaging
in one
headsets.
aspect,
Anyone wearing them will be able to
maximum
spot
leg
me
press
hiding up in
is
the darkness.
2,500 pounds, which is slightly above real-world unassisted leg press of 2,469 pounds.
Freeze's suit is in the
It's not official because it's not considered a competition leg, but he's doing reps.
I mean, canonically, he can run faster than the world's fastest recorded runner. So,
Oh yeah. He's catching, lifting, pushing, bench pressing like 450 with 0 effort. Like, that's how easy it is.
Time to die. I've got him. He's over
And he's doing an overhead press of 690 pounds.
I lost him. Find him now.
Yeah. He is
Here's the
peak
plan.
human.
Spread out. We find the son of a bitch. Got it?
And Jason Todd is probably considered number 2, given how he could take a major beating.
I mean, it helps that he has practice.
Oh, yes.
dark.
In his defense, I'm the one that said it. But, yes. You could also say that Jason Todd is peak V-Taper style. Like, he's like, in professional athletes,
The bat didn't hurt you anywhere
he's
near enough.
more attainable than Batman. Ish. Nightwing is more gymnastic, but he does have a good body build. You can become Nightwing in real life if you hit the gym long enough and dedicated enough
wake up!
and maintain calories.
I'll cover the bridge.
Makes sense given Grayson's upbringing and all.
Yep, it's true.
Leave him. Got more
Well, you
important
also
things
have
to be
to
looking out
factor
for.
in yoga
yourself,
and flexibility classes. You want to be able to do splits and be able to do, back flips and stuff like that.
Is it too much to ask that you just do your job and stop him? Tell me
Stupid
it's not.
extinguisher. The hell is going on?
But Batman is big human.
There we go.
Whoa! Holy shit, it's Batman! Nice!
Holy shit, Batman. Run for your life! I'll hold him down.
We gotta find him now.
5 seconds.
I'll cover the bridge.
Okay, yeah, I just googled Batman's running speed. Okay. Yeah, no. You're absolutely right. Holy shit.
Come with me.
He can run at 40
One
miles
of
per
Penguin's
hour.
crew has taken that cop
And
hostage.
there's another
The only way to save him is to make sure his captors don't see me.
suggesting that he might go up to 52 in short bursts. Fastest human being is 27.33 miles per hour. Can outrun vehicles and maintain stamina. What the fuck?
Stay quiet, and you'll stay safe.
So, while we're talking about like superheroes and some of their strength feats and whatnot,
Patience. You're running out of people. Let's see.
I want you to keep in mind this is just his own raw strength, no symbiote involved.
Not even steroids. Like it said that he could execute a perfect 90-degree turn at 50 miles an hour. If you do that with a car, your car is flipping over. Can go from 0 to 30 miles per hour in 3 seconds.
How much do I need to hurt you?
Oh, fuck that.
Go. I'll talk.
As I was saying, Spider-Man once held up the Daily Bugle while the building was collapsing around him.
Have you not stopped Batman yet?
Yeah.
What about free
Sweet
systems?
Jesus.
Answer me.
Evidently, he held it up for like several hours straight.
It's awesome work, man.
Oh,
You're part of Gordon's strike team.
He was trying to keep it from collapsing long enough for the people inside to evacuate.
Listen up. In case you didn't notice, Batman just saved
No.
our asses. From this point on.
No wonder Batman says, "Go get Superman."
Oh yeah, that one short when he gets this when he puts on the black suit.
Hold up here till Batman.
Listen, if I see Spider-Man in a black suit, I'm
Like-
turning myself in. Like I know for a fact he ain't in the mood.
No problem.
I feel the need to reiterate there. That was classic red and blue suit, no symbiote attached Spider-Man doing that. That's how much he can lift. That's how much he can hold for hours on end, albeit in excruciating pain, with no symbiote.
And on top of that, he can swing a giant tank.
Estimated at roughly 160,000 tons.
No, correction. He can swing both tanks by himself with 0 assist while fighting, while maintaining everything else.
160,000 tons. Would a skyscraper weigh that?
I don't even.
I know it was like something in that ballpark.
All we need to know is if you see him ever pissed off and being quiet, just turn yourself in.
Yeah, just
Oh, hell yeah. I don't know if a silent Spider-Man or a laughing Batman could be argued worse than the other, but in either case, if I meet that, I'm surrendering.
I'm snitching immediately. Yeah, he went that way. He's trying to jump me into this way. I overheard something about a nuclear or something. Here's the little recording I have. Please don't put me in a coma in 5 seconds. Thank you. I wish it. Like, more accurate Batman, he could just break the grates with just one click, but the game wants to be extra.
Well, actually, he can. Well, yeah. So what he's doing here is the stealth version, because this is a room in which you had to do stealth. When you're not in a stealth room, he will kick the grate open with like one kick.
There better be one too. Oh, that is the strongest grate in human history.
I will also mention that in the comic where Pete held up the Daily Bugle for that long, Jonah is still finding reasons to blame Spider-Man for this.
Of course.
Listen, if Batman was witnessing that, he would come up to Jonas behind him, cover his mouth, and say, "Do not
That looks like a
do that."
military-grade thermal imaging kit.
There was an entire comic about Captain America forcing Jameson to print the truth instead of his spider slander or libel, whatever. Because he was actually present with Spider-Man for the event that Jonah was supposedly reporting on.
He also forced Jonah to shave his mustache.
We see him focusing on that mustache and telling Jonah that Cap knows what a real menace looks like. I love the fact that in universe, multiple characters have compared Jonah's mustache to, you know, the angry Austrian painter.
Just his suit. He can't survive without it. I need to find him before it's too late.
There's a back and forth between Peter and Jonah in one of my comics that I actually do have.
Gordon was right.
Because Aunt May and Jonah's dad are getting married. So they want a picture of their boys, you know, together and smiling for the occasion. And as Aunt May is urging them to get closer, Jonah just laughs, goes, "You heard the Lady Parker, afraid a little success might rub off on you? If by success you mean the tiniest shred of your shriveled old DNA, yes. I can see why you'd want to preserve that fine jacket. Goodwill or dumpster diving. Satan's closet, actually, hanging right next to your soul. By the way, Hitler wants his mustache back." Why you? Peter was pulling no punches in the like quip department.
Those weren't quips. Those were straight up burns, man.
Like, let him get up, bro. Let him get up.
Stop! He's already dead.
Bro, you created a brand new fucking hole in the ground. And you're not happy? Oh, fuck.
And the worst part of it was, like, keeping in mind, they're supporting this because, you know, both of them want their families to be happy. Peter and Jonah had to reconcile, we are going to be cousins.
Unfortunately. That would be my response.
Peter's response was multiple flavors of "just shoot me now."
Do it. I won't have to pay taxes for a while.
What's even funnier, since you say that, is because Jameson, like J. Jonah Jameson, was no longer running the Bugle. He was mayor of New York at the time.
Come on. You scared, little bat?
That's just funny. That's just irony of itself.
Oh no,
what are you gonna do now? Didn't we tell you that was gonna happen? Sorry, must have slipped our minds.
I love how if you just let the thugs stand there,
You're trapped out there.
You should
like,
just turn right round and get the hell
sometimes
out of here.
they'll go, you know, it's kind of a bad idea to taunt the bat.
Past this thing, it's the best Wayne Tech can offer. It comes with a personal guarantee.
I like how they haven't. I like the delay of updates.
Gonna rip you.
Hey, how you do that? You not gonna get back, dude. Do you not see the crates gone? You not see the bars gone? Wait, how you do that? He was playing on a console.
We're gonna hurt you, bat.
What are you waiting for?
After we clear up this area, I'll call it a day. Because I want to at least see Victor Freeze.
They are swapping with Surya. The guy in the armor is the only one that does not have broken bones. He just has fractures.
Fun fact about Spider-Man while he's on my mind before I put this topic to rest. Canonically, he's one of the few people that Doctor Doom actually respects.
Of all the doctors, it's the Doom. You know what? I'm glad he respects him.
So much so that he was actually willing to help Peter with, you know, Aunt May getting shot, except there was nothing he could do. Because in the aftermath of One More Day, the entire Marvel universe, with some of the greatest doctors in fiction, somehow could not heal a bullet wound.
I'm going to pretend I did not hear that.
Also, I love that he has a little map of Arkham City.
I'll be honest, that is so cute.
You can tell what's controlled by Joker.
You can tell what territory is whose based on what Penguin used to represent them.
Yep, Joker teeth for Joker, Penguin for Penguin. Harvey Dent's signs for, well, Harvey. And just random shit for the non-affiliated.
The Clown Prince of Crime. This guy needs putting down like a sick puppy. He's been an inconvenience to my operations too long, and to be honest, I really didn't find that funny. Surely no introduction is necessary. A prize-winning cryogenic scientist.
Oh, fuck.
So, yeah, apparently Batman was also one of the people who rejected Peter from the Justice League when he tried to join in a crossover.
I think it's that he recognizes
your mask for the penguin.
a certain aspect of Peter. It's like, yeah.
You don't really learn what Bruce's reason was for rejecting Peter from the League, so for all we know, this was a we know you can't make time kind of thing.
I feel like he knows that he's going to become another Jason Todd. It's only takes one bad day and he's like completely different, which has happened to Peter one too many times.
Well, here's the thing. Like, we made this joke before, but like, he's gone through multiple bad days, and he's still the same.
He basically lives as the chew toy of the universe.
And also direct, like, living proof that Joker's entire ideology is false.
Like, there is one point in more recent comics where Peter tries praying to God for any degree of mercy. And he describes himself as God's favorite chew toy.
So if you remember, there's a guy on Joker's team who is missing an arm and wields a hammer. And we just fought a guy who's missing an arm and wields a scythe.
Oh boy.
They're brothers.
Dun dun.
They're also both Russian.
Were they missing the opposite arm?
Yes. They're conjoined
God
twins.
damn it.
They were conjoined twins.
I knew it.
You could be a little more gentle with him.
Where is it?
Considering the fact that he's, dying.
Clown. I want Cobblepot. He has my suit, my weapons. I'll end him for what he's done to me.
Penguin's mine. You need to stay focused on that cure, or innocent people will die.
You don't understand. I cannot complete my work without it. I must have it. Everything depends on it.
Bruce, you know he can't survive outside of his
Penguin's protecting
suit.
himself with your ice gun. How do I get past it?
Do I look like a fool? Why would I tell you that?
Because if I can't get past it, I won't help you get your suit. Think about it, Victor. You don't look well. If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Leave my wife.
Oh, that is an obvious bluff.
Yes.
Don't let this situation fool you. We are not friends.
No!
Today is not a good day to push me, Victor.
Stop! There's a security override chip I built into the suit to stop anyone using my weapons against me.
How did that work out for you?
Why don't you go get the security override and figure out a way to stop him yourself?
It's been a pleasure, Victor. Keep thinking about that cure. I'll get you your suit back.
You can tell Batman is not fucking around anymore.
Considering he's threatening to basically let people die without doing anything.
Alright. And with that, I'm gonna end it here.
Like, you know Bruce is not screwing around and is genuinely having a very bad night when he's threatening to not save someone.
Mm-hmm. Let's take a look at the character trophies before we go. We have Catwoman. Second best ass in Gotham. First one being, of course, Batman.
Because, of course, Bruce has to have the best everything.
That, I'm pretty sure that's just genetics, man.
Nah, the suit's padded. You'd never know if you didn't put it on yourself.
Doctors. Undercover cops. Jack Ryder. Penguin Titan Thug.
He's even got his own little pseudo-Bane wrestling mask.
That is pretty neat. Alright. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92.
With Meikumon.
Seki.
Briefly joined by Taro. Well, not briefly, he was here for like half the thing. And there is no stream tomorrow because Bear is going on an adventure.
One where he could actually physically accompany a Meikumon in the digital world.
Yep. I'm gonna have to ride a boat twice.
Play Pirates of the Caribbean music.
But yeah, I am looking forward to tomorrow. Believe it or not, I've actually been training myself. I've been going to it's no secret that I've been going to the gym because I have a fatty liver. But I've been doing better and better with walking, and for how long. So
I wish my schedule since I moved has let me do that.
I should be doing pretty okay come tomorrow. Even better if it rains, because I like the feeling of rain on my skin. Makes me feel more energetic.
Is it weird that I like the smell of rain on asphalt? Like, especially if it's fresh.
Oh, I fucking love that smell.
It's like there's just something about how fresh rainfall, man. Especially if you're by the ocean.
Oh yeah. Alright, well. If you like what we do and want to see us keep doing it, feel free to support us in any way you wish, whether it be monetarily or through engagement. Every little bit helps. And as always, be safe. Stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, stay healthy. Be good to each other.
Be the people Mr. Rogers believed you could be. We've got more than enough of negativity and evil in the world right now. We need to pull together and make the world better.
Stay hydrated.
I already said that part, but yeah.
It is important.
Mm-hmm. And we will see y'all on Tuesday with Halo.
More Halo.
Yeah. All right. Peace.